we're back. And here comes the big reveal. It is time to build the Parisian restaurant. So this is going to be our next build. Now, lots of people have said that this is one of the greatest of the Lego Creator Expert kits. So I'm really looking forward to this. But if we just have a, as we always do, we like to look at the box first. Look at this, these croissants up here, the detailing up here, that looks good. He looks rather marvellous. We have a chef, super. We have a waiter up here. Who knows who she is? Just some sort of fabulous French lady. Oh, at last, we've got a moving part. That's my big gripe. I mean, I say this every time we open up a box, but my big gripe with the Creator Expert series is that there aren't enough moving parts. Come on, Lego, we want moving parts. Oh, it looks as if we're building a little artist studio up there. Okay, all right, we've got a restaurant. Yeah, looks like we've got a little kitchen here. Oh, while I'm at it, that looks good, doesn't it? The cinema. Oh, like the look of that. Let me write down the number of that and see if I've got a birthday coming up. I mean, it's not for months, but cinema. Right, I've made a note. Okay, let's open up the box, shall we? Wonder how many bags we've got. Well, there's a thingamy-bob. Right, now I will, to save you the annoyance of having the rattling of the bags and nothing else, I will now sort that out. So I shall see you literally a second later after this. Well, we have 4 bags, but obviously that breaks down into quite a lot of bags. So this is what we're going to be starting with. We have our big plate. We've got a little one as well. I'll put that over there because I suspect that'll come in much later in the day. So let's open up our bag. I must apologise, of course, immediately to Mr. Gary Blair because he wanted the detective's office. But I'm sorry, Gary Blair, you were outvoted, I'm afraid. It's Parisian restaurant, ahoy. So, what have we got here? Oh, I see, we've got, that's 1, 2, and here's the first one. So these are quite thin little volumes. Interesting. Okay, all right then. We shall start with number 1 and we'll get the null underway. So here we go, let's do the null. Right then. Well, I reckon, you know, what we should start doing is we should start sort of having a guess as to, oh my goodness me, I haven't done the Pearson. Excuse me, I think I'll have to be forgiven that, Mr. Graham Triggs. It's first day back from term. Oh, now, before we start, or no, no, I'll leave that. I'll do the minifigures first. Okay. All right, so we've got 3 minifigures here. It's a nice detailing on that top. Little necklace there. All 3 minifigures are old school. They've got old school face, no expressions whatsoever. This one's got some rather nice hairdo. I mean, of course, she is French. She's also drinking wine. Of course she is. Good girl. Good girl. What should we call her? Florentine. Florence. Who's next? Okay. Now this is an interesting top. What do we think that is? Looks a bit like he's off to do some sort of martial art. Anyway, same face. Twist that around. Oh. Once you snap these ones down, that's sort of it. Oh, it's a girl. Oh gosh, I thought that was going to be a gentleman, but then it's impossible to tell with these faces. Rather nice French plait there. Let's call her, hang on, that is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. There we go. I mean, that's a little bit more straight on. Okay, fine. Marie and Florence. She's got nothing in her hand. Oh, hello. Okay, so very, very, very dapper top. Same face. A blonde. I mean, it sort of looks a bit like Boris Johnson. Doesn't it? Or Michael Heseltine, circa 1982. Oh, we have our first, because we have this rather marvellous gold ring. So he's proposing, he's holding that. So one presumes he's proposing, of course, because he's in Florence. But as to which one he's proposing to, no idea. Now then, I think we can all assume that today is going to be, let's go in, it's going to be an absolute cavalcade of delicious tiling. They often are, aren't they, day ones on these. Now I'm just wondering if I can pull back a little bit so that I've got every bit of that in. I mean, I could go out, but what's the point? We've got lovely tiling. Let's bring it forward. Lovely, lovely tiling to watch. I'll do a little bit and then I will get to club business. Of course, there isn't much club business on day one of new build because you haven't seen any of it yet to discuss, but we have got a little bit of club business. One which is rather lovely. I do like these when they're silver. Really zings out. Hope you're enjoying the little birdies tweeting away in the background. A storm is a-coming tonight, by the way. Storm, is it Kiara? Kiara, dibba 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 da, Kiara, heckarumba. Only people of a certain age will know what on earth I'm going on about there. Kiara, Kiara, heckarumba. If you want to know what that's about, I would urge you to Google Kiora adverts of the mid-80s, and then you'll understand everything. Used to love singing along to that. Actually, that's a thing we haven't really discussed, is adverts you like singing along to. I mean, oh no, I feel like already that I've opened up some sort of hellhole. Sorry, actually, shall I go out, because it's too big, isn't it, to go in? Just hoping you can see that. If I go forward a little bit more and tilt down. There we go. Right, I'm going to start today. We have a new member, And her name is Jackie Swan, and she sent me the most delightful message, and she said, hello, you've given me no indication of where you're from, Jackie Swan, so an accent is not, oh well, no, wait, she has, but it's one of those ones I can't do, but we'll get to that. She says, hello, may I respectfully request your permission to join the club? Oh, I mean, already, do you notice that the politeness, the fabulous manners, fabulous, take note, Gary Blair, fabulous manners, fabulous. I have just found, she says, your most enjoyable videos. Well, thank you, that's very kind of you. And club business discussions, well, yes, get used to it, because there's a lot of that. And would be most grateful if you would consider my application to join. Oh, I mean, isn't this the nicest message you've ever heard? I feel an affinity with other members, she adds, Jackie Swan, as I too live in Nottingham. I mean, I would love to give you an assigned accent at this point, but as we all know, I'm frightful poor on anything to do with the Nottingham area and everything else. Sorry, who said that? Step forward. Who said that? Nothing. So apologies, Jackie Swan. You won't be getting a Nottingham accent. If you would like any accent assigned to you, then please send in a request. I can do them all. Who's what? 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 Who's laughing at that? Do we not all remember my amazing Canadian accent? I mean, that's. I mean, that there can be no mistake. I mean, if I went to Canada to visit Gillian B, hello Gillian B, to sample poutine. I mean, I'm sure absolutely people would think I was a native. Such is the strength of my Canadian accent. I mean, I really don't. What? What? There's all this laughing. Anyway, back to Jackie Swan. I too live in Nottingham, she said, and have spent many years persuading my son that he loves building Lego as an excuse to spend my housekeeping money on more sets. Yes, this is a woman after my own heart, I can tell. So she says, thank you for your consideration. And then she signs it, Jackie Swan, open bracket, pronounced as written. I mean, this is another reason to love Jackie Swan is because there can be no confusion as to how her name is pronounced. Not that I'm casting aspersions on any other club members, but yes, Jackie Swan, you are now admitted into the Afflewack gang. Welcome. We have another new member who has requested, and that is Misbehaving. I have a vague recollection that in the last build I may have mentioned Misbehaving, but she has said, may I also join your exclusive club? Yes, you may, Misbehaving. You are officially welcomed into the Afflewack gang. There we go. If you're I have noticed that some people have subscribed to the channel who haven't got involved in club business, but please do, if you feel free, if you would like to be officially welcomed into the Afflewack gang, then crack on. Come forward, step forward, and we will have your welcoming in ceremony. So this is good. Can we just enjoy this tiling? This was nice, wasn't it? That was nice. I love the starts of these builds. I know I say it every time, but absolutely delightful. Now, checking I've got all that done there. Yes, I have. So where have you been, Emma? Where have you been? It's like it's been 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks, gang. And the reason for that is that I have been working so very, 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 very hard that I literally had not 1 second to come into the Lego shed and build. I've been frantically working on the 3rd draft of my next book, which will be out in the summer. At the moment, it's called The Time of Our Lives. I think. I don't know yet. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is called that. Our old pals. Just making sure I've got it. Just remember, these are that way. But they want that way. The only other club business we have today is from Noreen Cullen No, man, just terrible. I love you, Noreen, for saying I don't need an accent, thank you. That's sort of code for please stop doing it. Noreen. I can't stop doing it. Noreen Cullen. Anyway, she said, See, the thing I'm trying here is that I know that she said sort of more Derry Girls than the soft Irish one that I can do. That this is not what she sounds like, Noreen Cullen. She says she comes from the north, but not the north. The Northern, which I really can't do. Anyway, she says, what does Georgie? I mean, this is just borderline offensive, isn't it? But I'm just trying, Noreen. I'm just doing my best. That's all that's happening here. I'm just doing my best. What does Georgie make of you talking to yourself for the guts of an hour a day. That's sort of a little bit Leo Varadkar. I mean, I'm showing willing, aren't I? Well, Georgie thinks I'm mad. Let's just put it that way. You know, there is a reason that there are now T-shirts and mugs available. Please buy one. Please get one, because honestly, I get into so much trouble with my wife every time a Lego box arrives, and she did look at me quite sternly the other day and said, how long is this going on for? In the sort of way that someone does when they're looking at somebody who is self-employed and has to make money for a living. And I won't lie, it was chilling. It chilled me to the bone, Noreen. Absolutely chilled me to the bone. So if everyone wants to help me out in this regard, then get yourself one of the T-shirts. There's loads on offer. You can get one that says, I'd like an adjudication from Mr. Graham Triggs. I mean, who doesn't want to wear that out and have to explain it to people? Sorry, that's that slightly amused me. Can you imagine if you wore, if you did now go and get one of the I would like an adjudication from Mr. Graham Triggs, if you wore that T-shirt, say to a family barbecue, and I'm in two minds as to go in here. Yeah, I'm going to go in here because we're just doing this area now. Imagine if you wore that T-shirt to a family barbecue, and you're standing by the barbecue holding a beer, maybe a glass of wine, or if you're Bevis Musson, some very, very weak orange squash. I imagine that's his tipple of choice. Very, very weak orange squash. So very, very, very weak orange squash. The weakest orange squash known to man. That's what Bevis Uncle Strawberry likes to drink. Very, very weak. Very weak. Very weak orange squash. Don't try and deny it, Uncle Strawberry. Do not try and deny it. Very weak orange squash. So you're standing there, and someone says, looks at it, just sort of casually looks at the T-shirt you're wearing and says, who's Graham Triggs? And at that point, you have to explain that Graham Triggs is the referee, the VAR, the official timekeeper, the official everything of a YouTube channel called Relax with Lego, in which a grown woman talks very, very, very seriously about things that really only a mad person would talk about. But anyway, the fact that he's the official referee for that, and then it's right. So let's get this straight. So there's a man called Graham Triggs. Yes, there's a man called Graham Triggs. Yes, and he watches a YouTube channel called Relax with Lego. By the way, are we enjoying this? Shez. Very good. He watches someone. Well, it's Emma Kennedy. Have you heard of her? No. Rude. Really rude. And yeah, you must know her. She was once in an Utterly Butterly advert. Oh, really? Yeah. Yes, she was. Yes. you'd probably recognise. I doubt it. Anyway, she builds Lego in real time on the internet for people to like sit and watch and relax too. Is it relaxing? Well, I mean, sort of, apart from when she panics. But what, she panics a lot, does she? Yes, she panics quite a lot, yes. Anyway, Graham Triggs, he sits and watches the builds, and then he gives adjudications on things. I mean, I imagine at this point that whoever you're talking to at the barbecue is just staring at you, very sort of like a Paddington stare. I imagine that's what that stare would look like. But that's how it rock and roll. Anyway, so try it. Maybe get yourself one of the I Need an Adjudication from Mr. Graham Triggs t-shirts and road test it. Let me know how you get on. That would be good. Anyway, yes, so Georgie, I mean, she hasn't sort of said I have to stop it. She wouldn't do that. But let's just say she indulges me, Noreen Cullen. Let's just say that. And it's a very good job that I work on a regular basis, because if I didn't, I think there would be hell to pay. I think that's fair to say. Absolute hell to pay. This is nice, isn't it? Shay. That's quite hard to... Yeah, okay. I'm thinking now of adverts that I used to love singing along to. I mean, obviously there's the Whites, I'm a secret lemonade drinker. There was that one. Checking, yep, okay. Now what? Oh, look, it's brown. I always hate it when it's brown. Okay. Weirdly, I was able to see what that was much better than just looking down on it. That makes sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's go out again. I mean, you can get a Don't Sass the Sensei one as well. You don't have to get the I Need an Adjudication from Mr. Graham Triggs. There's the Absolute Goose one. I love that one. That's my favourite, I think. Absolute Goose. I should probably do one that says "Welcome to my panic." Do de do do do. Grills. Grills, grills, grills. Too orangey for crows. That's the Kiora one. It's too orangey for crows. It's just for me and my dog. Oh, it sounds like Beavis. Kiora, karumba, Kiora, karumba. That was it only on at the cinema, that one? There was the Peanuts one as well. I remember that was definitely only on at the cinema. Peanuts, they're jungle fresh. Peanuts, jungle fresh. Oh no. Oh, that's why. First mistake of the build. Not a major one though. And it's fixed. It's already fixed, Mr. Graham Triggs. It's already been fixed. Okay. And a 2. Yup. That's everything, yes. Again, you see, we don't have the little red outline in this book, so you have to have your wits about you, I'm noting. That's odd. There's nothing under there. There isn't anything under there. Okay. Oh yes, what was I? Did I say we should start having a sweepstakes as to how long a build might take? I think this one might be maybe a 50-minute. Might be longer. Now, what colour's that, do we think? I think it has to be this, because there isn't the lighter cream one doesn't come in that length. So if we go in, and a long one. For newbies, of course, there's always a lot of club business the day after we've started a build, and from there on in, obviously. But on day ones on new builds, they're often quite nice, quiet builds. Bag ones, if you just like builds where there's not much foolish chit-chat. And also you get the absolute joy of an awful lot of tiling, which is just heaven. Absolute heaven. Delightful. I know I've got the detective's office, but I already know what our next the next build is going to be, and it might be a little bit surprising. It's going to be a little bit different from what we normally do, but there is a reason to it. And you might recall that I said that one of the challenges I've set myself this year is that I'm going to make a Disco Studio 54 version of the Death Star. And I've got myself the Death Star instruction booklet, which is the biggest thing I've ever seen. Well, it's not the biggest thing I've ever seen. It's not like the Eiffel Tower, but it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Oh, it's a lovely bit coming on. Oh, you're going to love this bit, gang. You're going to love this bit. And I have got myself a Lego kit from and it's part of the Lego movie, Lego Movie 2. And I've got it specifically for the colour of a lot of the bits, because I think it'd be really useful when I'm making the Death Star. So that's the reason for the next build. Oh, will you look at this lovely tiling? That's a joy, isn't it? Absolute joy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. Short one. That. Oh, that was just lovely. Wasn't that absolutely lovely? Absolutely lovely. The loveliness now continues. I think this is so lovely. I might just pipe down for the rest of the bit on it. What? Pipe down for the... How? You think you can? Oh, I could give it a try. Give it a go. I mean, sometimes it's worth it when these bits are so lovely. Just let people enjoy them. Just double check that. Yep. Wonder what those are going to be for. Who knows? At this stage. No, we have no tables. Possibly. Oh, we're making 4 of these. Okay. of those. Now where are they going? Where are they going? Jump the gun a bit, actually. Let me just go back. There we go. There we are. Now then. Yeah. Oh, oh, joy. Oh, you're going to really, really like this. Checking. Oh, now get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Lovely blue. Lovely, nice, classic blue. Please feel free to send your requests for adverts, songs that you would like to hear me singing. Nobody wants to hear you singing anything. Sorry? What? I mean, anyone would think I can't sing or something. What? What are you talking about? Everyone's a fruit and nut cake. Do you remember that one? I mean, these really are for people of a certain age. Everyone's a fruit and nut cake. La 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 la. That one. There was, you do the shake and bake and put the freshness back. Do the shake and bake and put the freshness back. That was a good one. That was a good one. See, that's what we need more of, don't we? It's 100% what we need more of. adverts where they've got proper sing-along bits. The only one I can think of nowadays is the Flash, that one with the "Where's all the mud gone?" That one. That one. Are you enjoying this as much as I am? I mean, how can you not? This is my idea of heaven. Oh, wasn't that lovely? Now, have I got, no, a bit more here. And let me just check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's it. Oh, look. I mean, just look at that. That's so nice, isn't it? So nice. It's going up there. Okay, we'll come out now. How are we doing for time? Oh, 41 minutes. Not so bad, not so bad. Again, I think with these, because there's only 4 bags, we might have to split the builds, but I don't think we'll have to today. Famous last words. And a single. And a 2. You'll be glad to know there's a few more tiles to go. We are not done yet with the tiling. It's not many, don't get your hopes up, but tiling is not concluded. Again, just double checking that I've... It's so tricky when you don't have the red outline. Ah, no, wait. That one didn't have that. It had a tile. Oops. Jumped the gun there. That goes in there. And another. You see, I could have missed that then. Could have missed that. Double checking, okay. Go in there. Concentrating. I'm concentrating, everybody. Oops. There's Pippin. She's off. That's interesting. Isn't this an interesting little instruction? So oh, there's nothing to fix that to, so that's loose. So I presume that must be cheese. And that one going that way. Okay. That must be the cheese. Okay. So making 2 of these. Going for this because I think you'll enjoy it. Oops. Voila. Pippin's furious. She's absolutely furious. Crumbs, I keep thinking I'm done and then I double check again and I'm not. Right, am I done now? Oh, hang on. That doesn't go there. That might be a spare. Sorry, coming out. Okay, I think, yeah, that's that. Okay, okay. So that was going there. Then No, that went there. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got that in, didn't I? Yes. Right. These little monkeys. These little chaps. I love that they've bothered to spell Shay there. They almost certainly didn't need to. No. Our old pal the broom. Well, where's that? There it is. Yep, done that, done that, done that. Yes. Oh, we're making something. Coming in. Right. I think I'm going to push on with finishing this bag today. I think we can do it. It might go over the hour, but I don't really think there's a point in putting an end to this. So sink? Do we think that's a sink? Probably. Oh, yes. Tap, 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 tap. Little cakes. Little pastries, I think. We've got our old pal the pie. Old pal the pie there. Now that is going in, come out, here. Okay, that's in. Now we're going to make another one, something else. I've got the creaky chair again. Let me just shift. Hey? Oh, this is clever. This is clever. I've never seen this done before. Just, if I can pick up the blinking pieces. Furious, she's furious. Now look, isn't this clever? You'll see what it is in a minute. Look, stack of plates. Very good. Very good, Lego. You can have it. For that. And that is going in here. If I can get it in. There we go. Oh look, that's good. Look, dirty plates next to the sink. Clever. Clever, clever. And now we're making something else. Absolutely furious. Pippin is absolutely furious. Calm before the storm. Oh, by the way, FYI, just giving you a heads up, Georgia Gibbon, her indoors, has said if the storm tomorrow, have I said this already? I can't remember. Anyway, she said if the storm is really bad tomorrow, I'm not allowed out here. It's because there's a big oak tree directly above it. So she's laid down the law. So I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you. Just warning you. Oop. Now, before we pop that in, only we will know that that is there. These are the secrets of the Applewhack gang. We know there's a saucepan in there, so that's marvellous, isn't it? And that is going in here. And pan is there. That's there. Our old pal the chicken, which we will now assemble. We had one of these in the Lego Advent. There we go. We also had one in the rotisserie. Do you remember? In Ninjago docks. Does that actually stick on? No, I think it just rests there. Okay. Right, 3 of these we're now making. Not long to go now. right? I'm not entirely sure it is. I'm not entirely sure that is in the right place. Yeah, it's there. But this one is... I think this one is there. Not entirely sure about that one. Look. It might even be one in. I think that's one in. I think it's in the corner but one in. Could be wrong. Might need an adjudication for Mr. Graham Triggs on that. Might need one. Okay. So now we're making 2 of these. Oh, doesn't it make you feel all springy? Sorry. There. There's a piece we haven't used yet that I've never seen before, and I'm a little bit excited about it. Yeah, we've gone over an hour now. Oh no! Oh, that's our first one of the build. We've lost our flowers. We've lost our flowers. Where are they going? Oh no, that doesn't go in there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. How do I get that out? Oh no. Oh no, gang. Gang. Oh, gang. Gang, we didn't need this when we're over an hour. We didn't need this. How in the name of heck and who do I get that out? I might have to use my teeth. Got it. Got it. Don't use your teeth, gang. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. It's all right. Business, that one. Okay, all right then. That is it for today, because I don't think I can go over 1 hour 7. So I'll see you tomorrow.